that kind of thing. They actually inbreed these dogs. They'll breed like one of the pups back to its mom, and then, you know, just keep doing that, and that makes the dogs crazy. You know, you hear about, you know, Wrong Turn, the movie, and these people are jacked up in the head, and that actually happens sometimes, and it makes them mentally retarded, and it does the same thing to the dogs. There's going to be a few pictures of some stuff that, you know, people have put these dogs in these situations, and that's why they've been injured. And, you know, I'm just going to show you a few things. This here's a fighting dog. It was left for dead. This here's one. They'll fight them in an alley or something and just leave them there. This is a dog that wouldn't fight, so they send it to the pound. And because it's a pit bull, it'll be euthanized in, you know, a day or so. Before the other dogs it'll be because it is a pit bull. This is one of Michael Vick's dogs that was retrieved. It was just, you know, it had been in a fight, got hurt, and they just let it heal themselves, because a lot of times they just let them heal themselves because, you know, scar tissue doesn't really have any feeling in it. They can fight longer, it's tougher meat. This dog's in training. They do things like this, tie weights around their necks, or, you know, tie their chain to a cinder block and set their food out away from them and make them drag the cinder block to their food. Since Roman times, they put the dogs on a treadmill, and they'll put a smaller, inferior animal in front of the treadmill, make the dog run on the treadmill. When it's done, they'll let it kill and eat the animal. This is a bait dog. It was used to tease the pit bulls, get them fired up, get them ready for the fight. So I'm going to ask you, who's the real monster? The people that make the dogs do these things, or the dogs themselves? I have a pit bull, and I've had a couple of them, and if you want them to be mean, they'll be mean. If you want them to be a good dog, they'll be a good dog. They'll be the best at whatever you want them to be. Now I'm going to talk about some dogs that have done great things, pit bulls, and maybe try to give you a better outlook on them. This dog's name is Popsicle. Popsicle was found in a freezer during a drug bust. He had been a bait dog and been injured, and they just put him in the freezer and left him to die. This dog is actually one of the #1 United States custom dogs. He was responsible for over $145 million worth of illegal narcotics retrieved. This dog was injured on the job and is now retired, and, you know, he just chills out all the time. This dog was what they call, in dog fighting terms, a loser, which means the dog wouldn't fight. So they actually did take this dog to the pound, and she's lucky for that, but most of the time they just kill him, or let the other dogs kill him, you know, in a training exercise or something. This lady here was getting ready for bed one night and got bit by a spider in the bathroom. And she was on medication which kept her body from making antihistamines. So she went into anaphylactic shock. Her husband was already in the bed. So Norton here, their pit bull, went and woke the husband up, and he came and found his wife, and, you know, they called the rescue squad, and she actually lived. This is Wheezy. Wheezy placed himself in between his family and a group of armed robbers so his family could escape from the situation. This is my pit bull. This is when he was a puppy. I got him from when he was 5 weeks old. He was going to be a fight dog, but I got him out of there, and he's one of the best dogs I've ever had. This is him more currently. He grew up a little bit. I didn't take many pictures during the time he was growing up. This is his chair. Actually, it's one of the mushroom chairs I bought to play my video games in, but he took over it. And if somebody comes over and they're sitting in his chair, he'll just sit there in front of them until they get up, and then he'll hop up in his chair and lay down. Yeah, it's just another picture of me. But that's it, and I hope I've maybe changed some of y'all's outlook on them. They're not as bad as they seem. Like I say, they'll be the best at whatever you want them to be. But thank you, and that's it.